Hi, I'm Andre from HPOO, and in this video I will show you how you can do hybrid authoring, thus use both OO Designer and IntelliJ in order to work with your CloudSlang based workflows. We'll go to the OO Designer where I'll show you an existing workflow. I'll explain you what kind of altering I want to bring to it, and then we'll switch to IntelliJ. We'll create some stuff, push it to Git, and eventually return to the designer in order to see the changes. Now, let's move to the designer. From CSA Workflow Designer, we'll jump directly to the project structure. As I was saying, I already have a workflow that I want to work with. Let's just say that I want to add several inputs to this workflow. Now I can add the inputs in the designer itself. But what if I want to do the adding directly in the code? The designer provides me a way to see how the flow looks like in behind the scenes. Now, what if I would like to add inputs directly in this YAML-based human readable format? I cannot do it currently in the designer, but I can easily switch to IntelliJ in order to do that. So let me switch to the IntelliJ. As you can see here, I'm linked to the exact same repository, thus I see the files in YAML-based format. I already installed the CloudSlang based plugin in my IntelliJ, and I encourage you to do so if you will end up creating CloudSlang based workflows. You can see here the CloudSlang plugin that I installed. It's easy to install directly from IntelliJ plugin section. It provides a lot of features. I will not dig into it, but you can just spot a few like syntax highlighting and file matching. Okay, so this is my flow, and this is what I actually want to alter. As I was saying, I want to add a few inputs. Because I have in mind what kind of inputs I want to add, I will actually paste some inputs here. I think I'll get rid of a few of those. You can see that because of the plugin, I'm already notified that I have missing description. I will not do this kind of description right now. Let's focus on just saving the file and pushing it to Git. But before that, just let me do some changes. Like for instance, I want to provide here actually an input of host name, and I know for sure I will need a port. And all the other inputs are basically connection-like inputs that I want to expose. Now, uh, this is a YAML-based file, and it's very important the way you indent your things here. So I want to make sure everything is fine from that perspective. Let me do this one small thing here. I'm pretty sure we are now good to go. So as you can see, I easily added a few inputs at a flow level. I defined the section inputs and then just added my stuff. Um, let's not focus on the description as I mentioned, but rather uh, commit and push this stuff into Git and switch to the designer. Um, I will commit now. I just want to add a description. Okay, my stuff is now into Git. Let's switch back to the designer itself. And if I go now to SCM here and I pull the changes, I should get those changes. Let's go to the properties. I will close this one, and as you can see, all my inputs are now visible here, and pretty much that's it. You can continue altering the inputs now here in the designer and commit from the designer itself. Hope it helps. Thank you for watching. You can find more videos and guides in our community.